Hello, welcome to the Mobile Game Arena. In this episode, we're going to be talking about hill climb racing with my co-host GutterButter.
I'm GutterButter, co-conspirator and co-founder of the Ruination organization. And Hill Climb probably has to be my favorite game in the whole world. So yeah, I try to get Cobra into it and everybody else too. This game keeps me super occupied. I have tons of fun with it and lots of rage quits.
Hmm. Alright, so since you talk about hill climb right now, what is hill climb, by the way?
Well, Hill Climb is basically these little cars, gas and brake, simple premise, take the car from the beginning of the line and go either A, as fast as you can or as far as you can. Collect your fuels, collect your coins, or get the best time. However, then they throw in parts into these too. You've got jump shots and fuel boost and coin boost and afterburners, winter tires, magnets to get your coins. There's all sorts of fun little parts. Wings to go farther. You can upgrade many parts high. I built two accounts at least 6,000 GP, and that takes a while. There's a little bit of dedication I had to this game.
Yeah, same here, but that was very difficult for me when I started off. And I originally had an account. I actually lost that account before, so I had to start way back all over again.
That was
And
rough
yeah, that was. But
because when I started my second account, my first account was I had probably reached 6,000 GP. And then so I had a second account that I was just starting to build, and I had like 1,200 GP, and it was like low, and I didn't have all the parts. There's public events that you can join. Those happen every few days, and it's worldwide, baby. You get contenders from everywhere, everywhere. And a lot of the times, if you have low GP, you're going to get smacked around for a while until your skill level gets up or your parts get up. However, high parts does not mean high skill. Just because I have high level parts does not make me a better player per se. Skill does come into that eventually. And
yeah,
if you're
it
going
really
for
does.
world records, there are some that are quite low on there. There's a very large community within HCR2 though. Uh, Discord, Twitch, Facebook. No, it's all over. I would say, in fact, it's kind of growing. There's two versions of the game. Version 1, Hill Climb Racing 1, very simple, easy peasy. Just cars, just tracks, no parts, just go. That's all you got to do. As far as you can, for as long as you can. That's HCR1. HCR2, improved graphics, improved physics, parts, many, many different skins for the vehicles. You can pick different looks. There's thousands of freaking combinations that you can put with the guys. My personal favorite is the Chinese New Year bull guy. New NIU is his name. Put his horns on Guillermo, the superhero head, with New's chest piece and these little heart underwear. And yeah, I love that. Eat that, or I got a mushroom hat that I wear. That's pretty cool. There's team events where you once you're gold level, you can join the team. You can have 49 teammates because there's 50 to a team, and then you just do your best with your vehicles that you got. Make the best
Speaking of
score you can.
teams, sorry about the cut here. Speaking of teams, you can join Ruination. We have quite a few openings in Ruination 3, so if you want to join in, you can. You're welcome to. There's no requirements except doing team events and stuff, like usual.
The Ruination organization. We have 3 teams currently. Just to open the third one. The second one's going to Division 1. Fingersoft started leagues a few months ago. That's quite fun. If you're new to the game, leagues will be hard to explain. Nah, not really. It's just where your team goes according to everyone's score. Yeah, there you go. That's your ranking within the game. And then it has 7 divisions plus CC. CC's the top, the cream of the crop. I've never even seen it yet. But
I wonder what it feels like to have CC.
Well, you know what? I guess my understanding is it depends on how good your team is because CC has 100 spots and only 50 of them stay occupied every month. Other than that,
Hmm.
the last 50 rotate back down and the new 50 come back up and they fight their way up to the top. As far as you get up into CC, if you do not have a strong team, you're going to get spanked and kicked back down. So we're just now going up into Division One on my team, Ruination One. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Ruination Two is staying within Division Two. Ruination Three, being a just started team, is currently in Division Seven.
Going up to Division 4.
Ooh, it's three divisions. Nice.
I know, right? Crazy.
How many people do you have on there?
Only about maybe might be like about I don't know, 5, 8.
Nice. Well, you need five to start the event. We started third team last week. It'll be all right. My brother Old Dirty runs it. He's the leader. Dare is well, not really co-leader. Dare Dare was the starter and the founder of Ruination One, which formerly was Bandwagon. I was leader of Snowball's Chance. We put them together, and now we have Ruination. Snowball Chance jumped on the bandwagon, and together we are the Ruination of the HCR2 world, baby. Here we go. And that's
Yeah.
it.
Speaking of teams, I actually started a team before, and it totally sucked. It's not very easy to start a team. Like it is easy when to create it, but to run a team is very difficult. But you have to work really hard on trying to get better. Keep up with your I don't know what you call it standards in your team, so they know what to follow. But you
And
also
what
don't be too strict because then they just don't want to play anymore. And
no,
what do you think, Cutter?
I would say that in the very beginning, once you reach gold, it's best to just join the team until you learn the ropes per se. You will eventually reach a point, as every player does, where you want to test yourself at that point. Either A, join a higher team, or B, if you think you can lead a team, and you have to recruit too, because teams will not build themselves. You need to be a very active leader. You need to be very talkative. Ideally, that's the best. The best teams have great communication. Communication is key within anything. If you do
Yeah,
not
in life
communicate
it
with
is.
your team,
So
true. But if you don't communicate in your team, somebody's feelings are going to get hurt sooner or later. And then that just causes a whole bunch of drama that could have totally been avoided with just a couple of words.
and what are those words, Gutter?
All gutter butter. No,
Gutter bar. Yep.
no, those words would just be, hey, you know what? Like, I'm not going to be able to play as much this week, or this week my cams are going to be low, or hey, you know what? I have problems with this event. Can somebody help me out? I guarantee if you have a teamwork anything, someone will help you. And if not, go to Discord. Discord's got plenty of places to go. There's hundreds of little communities, and there's even vehicle specific races, tractor wars, mono wars, doom buggy wars. There's all sorts of things.
Even our server too. We have some challenges and stuff you can do too. We also have tournaments we're gonna have eventually at some point.
Friend links, you can get friend links of other people. Pick those up, and then if you have a low level garage, it gives you an opportunity to drive better cars. I always personally use friend links to kind of see how better players played and did with my cars, because I didn't know when I started. I didn't know how good my vehicles were, nor did I know how good I was of a player compared to the others. And I'm not. I kind of suck. I am not a top level player. I'm a top level talker.
Yep.
Play
That's
fairly
exactly who you are.
well. Yeah. But I've surrounded myself with the best players I possibly can and know. And this is what I do: build, work, talk to my players. Players talk to me, and we all help each other out. Because a team that grows together will go together. If we don't go, we stay as a team. Teams is probably one of the biggest things I think in there. Because team is where you have all you're able to talk to people. So, say you're one of the people like I didn't have too many friends growing up or anything like that. So like I would have loved one of these games as younger because it would have helped me socially. You understand?
Yeah, it helps
But
me socially too. So
does it? Good. So you think it? Yeah. So it's probably a good social helper for younger people. I am 46 years old. You will find many older players. There are older players than me, and many, many younger. And it's the kids that be kicking my butt.
don't they usually technically kick our butts?
Yeah, well, usually you would think that's the way it goes normally, but yeah, no. But I just try to take on a proactive type of big brother possible role. You know, if any of my younger players have an issue or they want to talk or have a conversation, they can always come to me. They got my DMs. My DMs are open. I'm sure we can post a link to yours and my discords and to our MGA Gutter Nation Discord also, where you can find our friend links and Twitch access and Twitter streaming. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything in our server. You can even put pictures of your pets in there if you want.
Just for
Courtesy
the
of
fun of
Cobra.
it, right?
Cobra's made this server. So I just kind of help along. A little easy push, I guess. Yeah. And then HDR1, if you start with HDR1, go for the big finger. Big finger is one of the easiest things. Cthulhu YT. He is also someone that you can always. He's very knowledgeable in 1, 2. He's Fingersoft mod on Discord, Pig Crew, which you guys can learn about that. We can go later on in the Pig Crew. And yeah, Cthulhu, he has Cthulhu's Crab Shack. Cthulhu has a Twitch, Cthulhu YT. All you got to do is look him up on YouTube and you'll see the man. He's definitely one of the people I look up to.
You also have Corby. He's an admin of our server.
Corby's admin of our server.
Yeah.
Cole
and he's also a YouTuber.
MW Cole. If you dig into who I am, you will find I used to do podcasts with MW Cole. So him and I have many podcasts. You can find those on Spotify and a couple other places. If you wonder more about me as a player specifically in my history, I did do a podcast with Fair Play with Juanito and Holzer. It's called HCR2 Saved My Life. You should look it up. We'll leave that at that, though.
And you also have HCO2 podcast, and I don't know about Climb Canyon though, because I haven't seen new episodes pop up. They may eventually pop up, but you may have to wait for a little while. But if you want to listen to HCO2 podcast first, you might be able to get it down a little bit too.
You get a good idea about the HCR community a little bit.
Yeah, basically, that's what's going on.
If you want to, if someone wants to come in and join the server, say hi. No, I mean, Hill Climb just gets game. Usually, I don't play any other games, so you're gonna get my view on other games also at Mobile Gaming Arena and Gutter Nation podcast server. Everywhere else that we are, we will be putting our opinions or ideas. If someone has any ideas or questions, you have questions for us, go ahead, leave them there.
Yeah, we have a replying thing, so we'll have a question up, and you can reply, or you can actually just.
You can always.
Yeah, always on.
Yeah, if you look up my weekly hours, HCR2 is my number one out of everything I do on my phone. HCR2 is the highest one. I don't even remember, my monthly hours was over 100 hours.
Damn, that's a lot of hours.
Yeah, so
must love that game, right?
Gotta love the game a little bit. Yeah, there's skins to collect. The YouTube community is quite big. You can look there. Many people look there for tips and tricks, things to learn if you have any ideas. And then also, I talk to many of the top players within the community. So information is always there. Anything can be found. All you got to do is find the right person to ask. But that's the good thing about this community is all you got to do is ask usually. You can find someone who's willing to help you. So if you want to become an excellent, great player like I do, then surround yourself with people who are better than you. You will get better. I've gotten much better. Cobra seen me 3 months ago. I was not as good as I am now. 3 months before that, I was trash. And I had a high account. And then I broke my screen. So I made a new one. And that's almost up to where the other one was. So yeah, I've definitely got lots of time in this game. I love this game. It's by far and beyond my favorite game. So in upcoming episodes, it'll be I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see what's going to end up happening with those, Cobra. You know, because I'm not looking forward to Subway Surfers. No, I know a game that is. I do not look forward to reviewing that one, but we can if you want. But hopefully we'll be finding new ones. People are going to make new games and we can play new games. And then we can wade through the shit and find you guys the gems. And that's what we're here for. The mobile gaming arena. Finding new games for you guys. Eventually we may move to console. Whether or not that would be a different podcast or one in here, I'm not against. We'll just have to see how it goes. For at the moment,
We'll also branch out in apps too, so we might branch out in some like apps, like helpful apps too. But we'll stick with mobile gaming for the time being until
screen recordings, like screen recording stuff, making videos.
recording stuff, to-do lists, like what's best to-do list, goal trackers, and stuff like that.
Ooh, goal trackers.
Yep.
I need some goals. 9,000 GP next week. I wish it was bad.
9,000. What GP you at now?
Yeah, right now. I wish it was that easy. No, yeah. I will say, Nate, I just thought of this. I've heard a lot of players argue about hill climb is a pay-to-play type of game. I believe this is totally false. 100%. It does take a little longer if you don't ever buy anything because you're going to have to watch ads. But the best purchase out of the whole game is VIP. VIP gives you 60 gems a day. In the USA, it's $9.99 plus tax of your state. For me, being in Illinois by Chicago, I pay almost $12. It's like $11.78. It's kind of ridiculous. Tax is horrible. So whenever I go and I get a $10 Google card for a $9.99 offer, I need to get a little bit more, like a $12 Google card. So then the offer will go through. So that'll change depending on people's where they're at, location, globally, you know, and then that'll be within your dollars, your currency, I guess you would say. But VIP is the most. The VIP is the best purchase of the game. You get extra skins for every vehicle. You get extra tires for every vehicle, which is a different set of rims, just a different customization. There's a person customization that comes with VIP. And then also there are the season rewards. With the season rewards you play. The season is based off of season points. Each race is worth X amount of points based upon finish. And then once you finish, then points accumulate. When you hit 50,000, you beat the whole season. If you have VIP, there is a chest, legendary usually, at the end of the season that you will get. But also there is a vehicle skin. Many of those vehicle skins are where people get the extra skins from and the nicer looking skins that aren't just the common ones. There are common, rare, legendary, and epic skins. Every vehicle has multis, some more than others. Like the baby Jeep, I think, has 20 now, almost. Maybe it might be 20, 24. No, 20, 21, something like that. And that's just for the baby Jeep. There is 22 vehicles, I think. I feel sad now that I don't know that off the top of my head, but I want to say I think the Rotator was, well, because I was thinking the Rotator was a new vehicle that came out 2 years ago now.
I love Rotator.
And then the new vehicle for this year is called the EV, the CC electric vehicle.
Oh, that came out. I love that vehicle. I haven't driven it yet, though.
Dude, that vehicle's fun. I have all the skins for it already. I got lucky. Fingersoft had their servers were down a little while ago, and they gave us a legendary box, which a legendary box has legendary parts, which
I
are
hope that
yours.
happens more often.
You what? It
I hope
happens
that
more.
happens more often. Yeah.
No, but then we got like 8 other chests too. We got 8 of the purple rare ones. So those were nice. And then every week, everybody's cams within a team stacks up, and that goes into a team chest. And your team chest level depends on the cumulative kilometers of your whole team. And then the chest is different for everybody. But the only thing that's the same is coins and gems. Parts are different for everybody's boxes. But VIP is not necessary, nor is any type of purchase because you can build your account and get all the way to max. You're just going to have to
Team
watch
events do
ads.
help a lot.
Oh, yeah. VIP, I'm not going to say VIP doesn't. VIP does help. It is something that I bought, but as an adult, I can do that. And but it's not still progress quickly if you drive a lot, watch ads, and open those next.
Next.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have next.
Well, then I think we kind of covered everything that we can cover. I hope I'm now.
Yeah, I think we did.
Because I don't think these are necessarily going to end up being like hour-long episodes. They're just little, because I know that people have more time to listen to something small and short, something 10, 15, 20 minutes versus an hour, hour and a half. That was a thing that I saw quite a bit. That, you know what, we don't have an hour to listen to a podcast. You guys need to make them shorter, separate it up in different episodes or something like that. That was the request we used to get.
All right. Since it's the end of the podcast, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. And hope to see you come by next
Next
next week.
episode. We're getting a little tongue tied. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies, for coming to the MGA and Gutter Nation podcast. We're happy to see you. We're happy to wade through the shit and give you the gems. If you have any questions, comments, bitches, moans, or complaints, leave them in the Discord and we will find them. Thank you, everyone.
And signing out.